everybody, and welcome back to Jazzy61. So today's video is going to be a how to make your bathroom smell amazing at all times video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But before we get started, I want to say hello. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jazz. I do everything motherhood, lifestyle, and a little bit of beauty every now and again. I post on Mondays at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I would absolutely love it if you join the Jazzy61 family by subscribing today. And welcome back to my returning and new subscribers. Hi guys, I hope you all enjoy this video as well. As I said before, please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. So as I mentioned before, today's video was all about the tips and tricks that I use to keep my bathrooms smelling amazing. I will go through about, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I don't know. I count at the end and try to put it somewhere on the screen. But I will also try to link everything in the description box below as well if you are interested in finding some of these items for yourself. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump into these tips and tricks. So the first thing I'm going to mention is the obvious one, and that is cleaning, you guys. So last time I did one of these videos, people were dropping comments saying, why don't you just clean up? I thought that was kind of one of the things that we all knew. But for those who said that in the comment section, there it is, you guys. And of course we do clean consistently, but some of us are the only female in the house. And in that type of a situation, it's quite difficult because, you know, potty training and splatter, so you have to kind of constantly clean. But these tricks are to help you if you don't know where the smells are coming from, and if you just need a little bit of extra freshness, I got you. So the first tip, obvious, just clean. There you go, people who said it in the comments. Clean. So the next tip that I have for you guys is mopping frequently. So I like to mop twice a week with a Swiffer, and then every couple of weeks I do a big mop with hot water and cleaning products, bleach, things like that. But in between time, I do like to go through with my Swiffer. Now, one of the areas that I focus on is around the toilet bowl. You guys, I have a potty training 4-year-old right now, and aim ain't always the best with little ones. So I like to go around his toilet bowl often, you guys, because there is splatter and things like that. And I did mention to you guys before about taking an old knife or an old flathead screwdriver with a disinfectant wipe and just scrubbing in between things, between the bowl and the toilet itself. But one of the things I like to do is just mop around the toilet bowl as often as I can, you guys. So that's why I say twice a week with that Swiffer with Clorox in it. Works like a charm. The next thing I like to do to keep my bathroom smelling fresh is frequently washing the rugs and towels in the bathroom. So these objects hold water, and that water can smell really bad, especially those rugs, because the rugs have feet hitting them from inside and outside. You know, when you have little ones that run outside barefoot, we walk outside barefoot sometimes, and things get tracked inside. So if those things are in the rug and that rug gets filled with water, it's gonna start to smell pretty bad. The same thing goes with the towels that you use. Frequently wash your big towels, your little towels, because I do use little towels, you guys. But frequently wash those things so they don't hold that water, and that moldy, mildewy smell doesn't just sit in your bathroom. Okay, you guys, so the next thing that I like to do is open up my windows and let the air kind of flow back and forth through there. So I currently live in a house where we have like a frosted glass window that doesn't really open up, but what I do to combat that is open all the doors to my bathroom. And then I open the windows in the areas around the house, and that air still ventilates through, which is great because it's actually quite necessary to get those smells out of there. And it helps a lot because it can get kind of stuffy in a bathroom. So that's another tip I like to do, is open up all the windows. So the next thing that I like to do is cleaning out my trash cans. Yes, you guys, physically cleaning out the trash cans. And this is something that can be done all over the house, especially in the kitchen, because I'm not sure how stuff gets into the bottom of the trash can, but they do. Not sure where it come from, but it be in there. So I like to take some of my favorite cleaner or a hot bucket of water with some bleach and some soap and physically clean out my trash can on the inside and the outside to get some of those smells out of there. Now, when you have little boys, like I said, that are potty training, yeah, the splatter hits the trash can too. It gets everywhere. So I like to take a little bit of time every couple of days to take out the garbage and then clean that bad boy out, get those scents out of there, and it leaves a great lasting smell as well. So while we're on the subject of bathrooms and trash cans, one thing I like to do is take out the trash often. So my husband actually bathes our baby in our bathroom, and whatever diaper he has on goes into the main trash can in the bathroom, which I'm not sure why, but you got some things stink, okay? I don't know if y'all know, but things do not smell good, especially if they sit there too long. It is bad. So I like to take the trash can and take the trash out, excuse me, as often as I can, just to get that smell out of there. It's the same thing for the one that's next to the toilet in our water closet. That thing got to go. It got to go after a few days. I can't have it in there too long. I got to get it out. So I take my trash out every couple of days or so just to get it removed and out of there because I just don't like the smell. I don't like the smell. So taking trash out as often as possible is a great way to get the smells down. And since we're talking about trash cans, another thing I like to do is actually put some essential oils on a cotton ball or a cotton round. Same thing, you guys. And put my favorite essential oils on that thing. Drop it into the bottom of the trash can. It helps mask the smell while they are in there. If you can't get to the trash as often as possible or as often as you would like, it helps to mask the smell. And I also like to use scented trash bags. I buy these little rolls of scented trash bags from Walmart. We use lemon and lavender. They cost about $1. It's like 100 of them on there. They fit perfectly in the trash cans. So I like to use those in the bathroom as well to keep the scent down if I can't get to the trash in time. So the next thing that I like to do is going to involve these guys right here. This is the Ocean Mist Downy Scent Booster Beads. Now I have multiple fragrances of these, but what I like to do is take one of those little mesh baggies. So people talk about the mesh baggies. You guys, you can find them at the Dollar Tree. So look for them there if you're out looking for them. I take one of the little mesh baggies, put some of those scent booster beads in there, and I like to hide them somewhere in my shower. Now what happens is when you're showering, whether it's hot or cold, there's somewhat of a mist or there is steam. And basically it makes those scent booster beads activate and that smell wafts out. Now it doesn't have to be somewhere obviously hanging or on a knob somewhere. I actually stuff them behind things like shampoo bottles or off in a corner somewhere, because as long as that mist or that steam hits it, that smell releases. And it lasts for about a week, week and a half or so, maybe 2 weeks, depending on what kind you like to use. This is the light one, so it usually only lasts about a week or so, but I absolutely love that, and it has a smell that lasts for days. The next thing that I like to do is frequently wiping down surfaces that are touched all the time. Your sinks, your countertops, your knobs to the sink, your doors, your toilet bowl handle thingy, the light switches. I like to take a disinfectant wipe and just wipe those areas down because they are touched so much. And as I said, we are potty training a toddler right now. He touches everything. I don't know why kids do that, but they literally just walk through and just, I don't know, but he does it all the time. And so it's important that we wipe down these surfaces because we don't know what's on his hands, unfortunately. But we wipe those surfaces down often. It helps to control the smell and keep the smell down. And the next thing I do is actually, if you see any standing water, right? If there's water on the sink that just splashed out, if there is water on the floor somewhere, wipe that up as well, you guys. I like to wipe it down with a paper towel and then use some sort of a disinfectant cleaner to just wipe it up really quickly, you guys, because that standing water can keep an odor lingering around in the bathroom, like an old water smell. It can also make your counters and things look weird, but that's not what we're talking about today. But you also don't know what was in the water. So if he's washing something off of his hands and it don't smell too great and it splashed somewhere on the countertop, that smell hangs out there too. So you want to wipe down standing water anytime that you see it. Just go ahead and get rid of it. So now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the toilet. Nobody wants to get near it, but you have to sometimes. So I told you guys before about smells that are just kind of lingering in everywhere, and you can't figure out where that smell is coming from. One of those places is your toilet brush holder, right? So one of the things I like to do to combat that is when I clean my toilet, after I'm done, I like to spray the toilet brush itself down with some Clorox or some sort of a disinfecting cleaner. And then I let my toilet brush sit underneath the lid of the toilet and let it dry. Give it about 30 minutes or so before you put it into the holder. What happens is sometimes once you're cleaning the toilet and you are using products, but sometimes some of the stuff gets left behind in the brush. And when you put it back in the holder, it sits in the holder with it and it smells so bad. So I like to spray it down with some sort of a disinfecting Clorox cleaner, let it sit for 30 minutes and then pop that thing in the holder. It knocks out so many smells, you guys. It's amazing. So the next thing is actually something that I never actually thought about. My little 4-year-old was the one that actually brought it to my attention, and that was closing the toilet lid when you flush. You guys, there's something called a toilet sneeze. So basically when you flush a toilet, there's like a little bit of splatter that does, and you can't see it, but it's actually going, and whatever was in the toilet is going on your walls, on your floors, into spaces that you can't see, leaving behind smells that you can't smell. And what I can do to that is just close the toilet lid. My little boy is obsessed with closing the toilet lid now. I don't know why, but he was obsessed with it. And we're like, why are you doing that? And he told us, because of the toilet sneeze. And actually people have actually done like studies where they put something over, like a petri dish or something over the toilet, and it grew from the splatter. So just close the toilet lid, you guys. Helps alleviate some of those smells. And if you want to combat the splash hitting the top of the toilet lid, just take a disinfectant wipe every few days and wipe it down. Takes away those smells just like when you clean. But that way you don't have it on your walls and on the floor and things like that. It knocks out a good chunk of those smells. And my last 2 tips deal in essential oils. So basically I like to put essential oils into hidden places. One of them is actually the toilet roll. So I put a little bit in there, roll that thing around, and every time you pull a little bit of toilet paper off, the smell wafts out. I like to also do this in some of my toilet rolls that have not been used yet, that are sitting somewhere in the bathroom, whether it's on the back of the toilet seat or in a cabinet. Put a little bit in some of those as well, and that smell just kind of hangs out in the cabinet and in the bathroom as well. And then the final thing I like to do is actually put them into my faux plants. Yes, there is actually a way for you to keep the dust off of your faux plants. I'll tell you guys about that later on. But I like to put little drops of essential oils into my fake plants all over my bathroom, you guys. I have them in on the countertops and in my windows. So it's always nice for me to have a little bit of a pop of smell coming out of them that you can't see. And so I like to do that every week or so. Put a little bit of oil in those little bitty places where it's hidden, and that smell just kind of lingers there as well. And the final tip is a candle. You guys know I love candles, especially a good scent that matches the season, right? So if you like candles, that's also a great way to add a little bit of a scent to your bathroom. Helps me relax as well, which y'all, I be needing to relax these days. You hear me? Your girl tired, real tired. But I like to use candles in that way for a little bit of a scent as well as to relax. Alrighty, you guys, that is all I have for you today. I truly hope these tips help you guys. Let me know what you think of them in the comment section down below, and let me know if you're going to try some of these things and how they work for you. I do want to know how they work for you as well. I want to thank you all again so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate any support that I get. You guys are absolutely amazing. So thank you, and thank you some more. Again, if you have not subscribed, I would love it if you like, comment, share, and subscribe today to this channel, and share this video a little bit with some people that you may know who may also need these tips and tricks, or if you know they're the only woman in their house too and it's a struggle. So please share this if you could. I want to say thank you again to my returning and new subscribers. Welcome if you are new. Thank you guys so much for continuing to come back and continuing to support me in this channel. I promise it keeps me going. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Again, I post on Mondays at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So come back and see me sometime. Thank you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.